Sir. I'm trying to talk. Sir. Excuse me, sir. 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 Excuse me.
Oh my God.
Me.
Yo,
Sir.
no, that's not okay.
Sir.
Sir, you gotta calm down, sir.
Sir.
Roy.
Sir.
Roy. Yo, come on, stop. God damn, dude. All right.
The indecency.
The audacity.
Inconsiderate.
You gotta brush yourself off a little.
Yuck. Very ungentlemanly.
Okay.
Look at the wall. He's in punishment.
So yeah, they finally got the first 10 seconds of you just fighting my dog.
We already started about it?
Yeah.
Whew.
I made sure to get it, all right? Content is content.
Should I have choked him then?
Should have like wrestled him.
I wrestled him the one time because he used to try to bite my like sweaters and shit like that. all
So
the time.
like the first time I got him, or like him and Arthur met, my dog tried humping Arthur.
He tried to
Assert his dominance.
do that. He tried to bite me. I had to get him in a little sleeper hold, get him in some light.
Do you want to demonstrate like
I had him in like, I don't even do it over there. If he was still biting me, if he was still like play biting me, I'd do it.
you would win like
I had him. He couldn't move. He was like, I tap. He said something like that. Yeah. I don't speak dog, but I assume he said, I give up. Something like that. And he's been all right since. He knows that I'm the superior species. So he conceded.
So yeah. Without further ado, we should probably start the pod.
Yeah. Good idea.
So yeah, this is a QME podcast, episode 47. 3 more episodes till we hit 50.
Yeah. Half a century.
I know. I'm finally adding more stuff to the apartment. Some lights.
They can see this light thing, right? Probably. Maybe.
Probably. I hope so.
It's good though. Adding more stuff here.
Adding a little more stuff here. Yeah. Like you remember like when I first had this place?
Yeah. I was like, ew, people live here?
Ew, why isn't there nothing up yet?
Oh my God. Like I'm at a dumpster. Look at all this trash.
Yo, from rags to riches, bro.
Well, yeah. Good job. I didn't know if you were going to really take advantage and make a change in your life. You didn't seem like you were capable of change.
I mean, did you not read what I put on the whiteboard over there when you walked in?
What does it say? What
No.
What the fuck are you going to do or whatever?
Yeah, what the fuck are you going to... no, it says, what the fuck are you looking for in life?
What the fuck are you looking for in life? And then you put inspirational quotes and then you go to sleep.
Yeah. I literally said, what the fuck are you looking to do with your life?
Put in fucking work and then you
put in fucking work, yeah.
When are you gonna find a wife? And then you go straight to sleep.
Thinking that she'll appear in like the next few days.
Hard work shows. Wait, what? Talent shows up when hard work beats talent.
Hard work shows up when the talent beats there. So, I don't know. Anyways, this is your host Mo.
Already.
Alrighty. Without further ado, I'm gonna hit that intro music. So stay tuned for more.
Okay. Hard work beats talent when talent fails to show up. I think.
Do you want a donut?
Those be hidden?
Yeah, bro.
Those be good? For homemade?
Store-bought fresh.
Oh, store-bought fresh?
Ooh, they smell good.
I don't like how close that was to your nose. No, kind of cap. That looked nasty.
No, take a smell first. Take a smell. Take a whiff.
Definitely cinnamon sugar in there. Oh,
You gotta get closer for ASMR.
yo, have you seen the Asian dude who be like, you see the way he be eating the food? Yo, he be eating a whole piece of fried chicken in one bite. Nah, that one actually makes me laugh because it's literally like a vacuum.
Wait, the Asian dude in the truck?
No, I think he's in his house.
Oh,
He literally is just like slurping the food so fast. He'll eat like fried chicken in one bite. It's terrible. He'll
well, how do you feel about this donut?
It's from ShopRite.
Hmm?
Not bad. Not bad.
I told you. They got a fresh bakery and shit in there. Should be him.
The only thing is, I feel like more of the cinnamon flavor should be in the donut. You see how that like the coating is good, but the actual donut like dough could have been better.
Like more sugar.
Yeah.
My guy's
More of the
like,
cinnamon flavor.
this man's like, give me a piece.
He want one too.
Huh?
Oh, dude. He'll take it like that. But yeah, we are at the end of November now. We're at Thanksgiving week.
Oh yeah, that's right. Last week was my birthday. Forgot, 25.
Now you're old now, you know?
Still feel young. Still feeling young.
You know, they're like, you're 25. When are you going to get like a wife, kids, and
Mortgage.
yeah. When are you going to have all these responsibilities so that you can go home, go to work and go home and talk about how stressful your life is? When are you going to have a wife and kids that you can ignore and sleep with your mistress in a hotel? Well, motel. Well, depends the level of the mistress. Hotel or motel.
I mean, regardless, I should be making a minimum of 6 figures.
Well, of course, if you make less than 6 figures, it's harder to cheat financially. And yeah. But when you have 6 figures, like you could just
Listen, I go by this motto: the bigger the house, the more you can cheat.
yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense, right?
What are you mad about? I'm rich.
I'm rich. I can fuck a hoe like in a different room, and you can be somewhere else, and y'all don't have to coordinate with one
What do
another.
those celebrities say? You want to cry in a Lambo or in a Honda Civic? You know? If you're in a Lambo, why are you even crying in the first place?
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
No.
Buy the tears away. That's why they be shopping every day. They'd be like, oh, my husband came home. He was gone for 2 days. Oh, at work? No, he was on some other kind of trip. He just came home. All right, honey, I'm going to work. I'll be gone for 4 days. Where are you going? I told you I'm gone. I told you it's for work.
Here's my credit card. You can just go buy whatever you want.
Didn't you have a work trip last week? Stop asking me questions. Told you I'm going to go to a work trip. It'd be so funny, the people who be trying to cheat, because sometimes they be trying to leave. They be like, oh, I'm just going to go to the supermarket. I went to the supermarket yesterday. Why would you be going? I'm just going to go because you forgot the cookies that I like. No, I got the cookies that you like. They're here. So where are you going?
I need some milk with those
I
cookies.
just need some air, okay? I just need some air. Can't a guy get out of the house without his wife on his back for once? Oh, okay. And then he goes to his mistress's house.
Bro, you got so deep in that shit. Oh my god, damn.
It'd be funny. That's how you got to be really into the lie. He's sniffing it too. It'd be funny as hell. You know what one girl told me? She said that the person he used to be busy sometimes. She didn't know what he would do. I think she said she followed him one time, and then like he would go to like some lady's house. I guess like he was seeing an older lady with kids, and he used to do like chores. Like he used to help her, like because he has no money. He's younger. He used to be cleaning dishes and vacuuming and doing shit like that. I was like, damn, it's tough. I would never be cheating and doing somebody else's dishes and shit.
Listen, you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
He's like, look, she has 2 kids and she has a long job. She needs my help.
Are you crying, my guy?
Yeah, I'm tearing a little bit.
You okay?
I'm just so sad, you know? Just sad, you know? Might be allergies a little bit too.
Is the donut hitting you a little too hard? That's all.
Yeah, it's making me cry. Because it could be better, but it's just like...
Listen. It's okay for you to express your feelings, you know, as a man.
No, you can't. Because they just don't understand, you know? You know when people just don't understand? You ever had to hold your feelings in so much that you feel like you have to explode?
Just a little bit.
Imagine feeling like that every day.
Imagine feeling like a gusher, and once you get to that center gooiness and it just explodes with flavor, that's what it feels like. Just a burst of joy.
You ever fill up a water balloon and know that it has too much water in it, but you keep filling it up and you try to close it and it's only a matter of time until it breaks? That's me. That's my heart. It's going to explode.
Do we need to shut the cameras off and have a moment?
I'm saying that I'm sad. It's been like this for a while. So,
No woman has helped fill the gap for you yet?
no. You know, there's a person at my job who'll be trying to get a girl, bro. Be trying hard. He'd be like, I need a wife, I need a girl. But the girls, I don't know what's wrong with them.
Some dudes are out there. They once they find a woman, that's it, bro. They're just like, all right, job secured.
It always be funny because you always think of it and go like, everyone has some sort of choice. Like if a woman says, I have no guys, like there's a lot of people she just doesn't want. But like a guy could literally potentially have 0 girls he could get. That's a real thing where they're like, any girl. That's the situation they're in now. No girl is like that. Every girl is like, okay, she feels like everyone talking to her is, you know, is a loser or she just has shitty options.
So let's say hypothetically, just because I'm getting laid, I'm in the top percentile compared to other men.
Don't make this about you.
All right. Let's say you, hypothetically,
Don't talk
you're getting
about
laid.
me.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a doctor.
Let's say a guy, hypothetically, is getting laid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's in the top 1 percentile of, like, men that gets to sleep around with, like, the women, while the rest of the guys are just, like...
top 5% or whatever?
Yeah.
Top 1% is probably the millionaires and billionaires.
Millionaires that sleep with, like, really, really attractive women.
Yeah, on yachts and
On yachts and...
private jets
Bugattis.
and rented out restaurants that have 2 people. That's the way the world is. It's cruel, you know. It's a cruel world we live in, where people can't find companionship.
Listen, I never knew that it was frowned upon for somebody to make millions of dollars and just brag about it. Never knew that was the thing.
It's just like get your money and shut up, you know? Because there are some people that don't make money and what you're doing is highly offensive to them and it's going to affect their mental health. So don't brag at all because it's going to hurt people, you know? Keep it to yourself. Shut up.
Buck up and shut up.
I could be a therapist, I think, but I'd be like really telling them the truth. They'd be like, I just feel like my dad he's not proud of me.
Okay, so if I came to you with my issues, how would you like?
Oh, example, okay.
Like let's say I tell you like my parents beat me and
Well, what'd you do?
oh nothing, you know.
Well, that's not true. You're lying.
You know, like I get like straight A's in school.
No, it's not true.
Like
No,
I have like
no,
a good
that's not true.
GPA, yeah.
See, you're lying right now. And I'm a therapist. If you don't tell me the truth, I can't help you.
I'm gay.
Well, there's the problem, you know? And I support LGBTQ completely, but you have one of 2 options. Either stop being gay or stop talking to your parents because they can't both go together. You know what I mean? You gotta pick one. You know what I mean? Though, isn't that what gay people have to do? If your parents are
Yo, fucking die.
no, but if your parents are homophobic, they be trying so hard to convince their parents. If your parents are strongly homophobic, it's over.
Wait,
You can't do anything about that.
you see how you said like homophobic, like parents can be homophobic. How is that like now not a choice for somebody to not be homophobic, just because it's a choice? Like just because you don't like a certain kind of like gender, why do I have to conform to it just because like I don't believe in it?
Like the issue that happens with them, with LGBT people or anyone who's homophobic or anything.
I'm just curiously wondering
if you have no religion and stuff like that, it's much easier. But people who are deeply religious, it's more of like a lot of things in their scriptures and stuff says that that's not acceptable. So you're telling them something that's kind of like, oh, okay, why you listen to your shitty religion? Like you shouldn't. Like, but if you're deeply religious, they're following everything word for word. They're not allowed to be like in favor of that. Now, the issue is that people are too outward with, a dislike of something or a hate of something. If you don't like a certain group of people or anything, like you got to keep it, what I'm saying, behind closed doors. You can't go to marches and say you hate a group of people. That's crazy now.
Gotta keep it on the wraps.
Yeah. You go home, like, the people that be watching on the TV and they be racist and they be like, damn, that black guy's on the TV. Get him out of here. Like if they do that at home, like, hey, shit, we don't even know they're doing it. But the thing is how outward it is. Like if you go on marches saying you hate a group of people.
Yeah, so you're just literally telling people keep your opinions to yourself and then like just don't bring it outside.
But obviously, if it's your kid, like, what do you want them to do now? Like they can't avoid it. That's their kid, and if they're homophobic, like that's it. Or it's in their scriptures, like, yo, that's it. And that's a thing too. Like different religions are more accepting of it, but most people who are of those like things, they tend to drop out of religion because of that, because it doesn't support that.
No, because religion will fail them immediately.
Exactly. So they'll do that, or they have like a different type of religion, like a out of the, like a outskirt like type of one. But sorry, like that's the only thing I can't give them is.
All right, disclaimer: we have nothing against LGBTQ people or anything like that.
Hey, you do what you do. I come from a time where when people had their fence closed, whatever happens between the fence, that's you.
Yeah. We're just trying to figure it out ourselves too. So, because I feel like there's like so much like to talk about it, but then you don't really get anywhere with it. Because there's like so much around it. So it's like, how can I talk about something that's so controversial that like literally anything can stem off of it? Mm-hmm. Anything. Any minor thing I talk about can literally just get stemmed off of it.
You know what I mean?
And then like literally like whoever watches this or whoever listens will be like, oh, I just took major offense to all of this. Like blah, 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 blah. It's like, bro, like fucking relax. It's like, can't you fucking take a joke and like know that like shit's not always meant to be like directly pointed at you?
Yeah. Like, yeah, I just come from a place where like I can't understand because I'm attracted to girls. And I don't understand why girls are attracted to males either, because they're not attractive. When I look at Migos, for example, Takeoff, R.I.P. to them.
R.I.P. Takeoff.
But I look at all of them, Offset, Takeoff, Quavo, I'd be like, damn, don't they just look like they never brush their teeth and their breath be smelling like Henny all day? And they probably take a shower once a week? Don't they be looking like that? They be looking like that.
I mean, it's like Lil Wayne.
I'd be like, but that's why I say you look at Lil Wayne, you like, nah, bro. You know his breath stink.
Actually, no, DJ Khaled. You can tell.
No, he looks clean. He looks maintained. He's just fat, but he's well maintained.
Okay.
Yeah, he got the keys.
I feel like Snoop got like that cotton mouth all like 24/7. So
no, he always smells like weed, but he maintains himself. You know what I mean? And he's just tall.
Oh yeah, automatically, yeah. Since you're tall, yeah.
I be talking about the random street rappers, like the Spot 'em Got 'em, the dude who made that song. Like they be looking dirty. Like Gucci Man, he looks better now, but before he used to look so dirty.
Gucci, yeah.
Like, whew, that's crazy. So I can't relate. I don't see. I don't understand it. You know what I mean? You look at females, they be looking good. You look at males, they just be having assets and money and stuff. But
So if I don't have enough money, like I can't acquire female.
I don't want to put this. That doesn't hurt anybody's feelings. You're gonna have a lower quality of woman. Looks wise, she might not be exactly what you're looking for.
But like, what do they have to offer that's equal?
Companionship.
I thought equality was like things were meant to, like, you know, be the same.
Like equal, like, yeah, you're a person and they're a person and you have like free will and stuff like that. Like, what's the equality that you're looking for?
Financial stability.
Like, you pay all the bills and she adds it up and it equals how much y'all both collectively have.
Yeah, something like that.
Like, it's equal. Like, you make the money, she spends the money. Is equal.
Oh, but I got to make the money fast enough so that she don't be spending.
Like, you know, like, what are those called? The balances, the teeter-totter things?
Oh, the check balance sheet.
Yeah, the metal ones that people used to have on table.
Pedestal? No.
Yeah, like the teeter-totter things, but the metal ones. I don't know what those are called. The balances. Yeah.
Well, we'll just say we'll put them on pedestal.
You make the money. She spends the money. Both equal.
Oh, so it's cost value efficiency or whatever.
Supply and demand.
Supply and demand.
Yeah. She demands the money and you supply it. And if your supply goes low and her demand stays the same, she'll leave you for more supply. Nothing against you.
Not if I'm a good man.
And there's no such thing as you supplying too much, because the more your supply
So what happens if I get
the more her demand goes
What
up.
happens if I get demoted?
Well, that means your supply goes down, but her demand is still here. So she leaves you. She will look for higher supply.
But what if the house we live in is still real nice and the cars that we have are still functioning and the kids that are there are nice and healthy?
Well, those become hers exclusively. You must vacate the premises and leave all of those behind.
And never be able to see my kids
And
again.
when she sucks all your finances dry like a sponge in water, then and only then are you allowed to leave with nothing but the clothes on your back and the food in your stomach.
All right. So I'm going to ask you this before we hit part 2. Mm-hmm. Is it valid for the girl to sign the prenup?
I mean, whoever makes more money should be... whoever makes way more money, you should be signing something. If there's anything where one person makes millions of dollars, the other person makes nothing, you should be signing something. Another thing, you know, they said Rihanna and A$AP Rocky got married, and supposedly they were saying like, oh, like there's no prenup, so they were saying, why didn't Rihanna have him sign something?
Oh shit! So
first millionaire from Barbados,
first
billionaire from Barbados.
This man's about to own Fenty.
Yeah, they about to make a male line, maybe some do-rags or something.
Second half we're gonna talk about Kanye and all that shit, but yeah, you got anything else to say before we wrap up part 1?
What Rihanna say? This girl is on fire.
Yeah, don't forget to like, follow, sub, comment on our channel. QME podcast. Yeah. Without further ado, we'll be back. So strap in, lock and load, and we'll be back. I like how it just bugged out for a second.
Welcome back. QME podcast.
Episode 47. Like I said, don't forget to like, follow, sub to our channel. And, don't forget to drop us a review on Spotify, Apple Music.
Yelp, if you want to.
Yelp us.
We don't have any food yet, but maybe soon.
But yeah.
Thanksgiving coming up.
Thanksgiving is coming up.
Hope everyone's eating swell this week, Hope people who are going to families' functions and stuff, hope that your family can cook. Because if not, it's going to be a tough eat.
Don't forget to take that, that lap around. Y'all know what I mean by taking that lap before you come back for Thanksgiving.
Don't promote drugs. This is a non-drug space, child-friendly, and animal-friendly.
In what sense are we child friendly?
Like, I was once a child before, so I'm child-friendly. Weren't you a child before at one point?
No, I was always born in
You were
man.
born big.
Big bodied.
It sounded like it hurt for your mom.
Listen, but then she wouldn't have birth greatness, right?
Is she gonna have another kid or something?
Like I said, I ate the other one in the womb. Survival of the fittest. Not afraid of nobody. I'm only eat you in the womb so that I can stay alive. That's the kind of person I am.
A go-getter?
A go-getter.
Competitive? No.
One that doesn't give a fuck and will sacrifice a brother.
Wow. Okay. So, didn't you say you wanted to low-key talk about Kanye, I guess?
Yeah.
It's a little weird because, like, some of the stuff I understand why Kanye's getting hated, but the last thing about
I heard that he got dropped by Adidas and shit.
and Yeezy,
And
but,
Yeezy and all that shit.
I mean, I don't actually know what he said, but basically, I guess he said like Jewish people rule the world or something.
Or the entertainment business.
Yeah. No, but he was saying like all of the major like media outlets and stuff. He was saying like Jewish people kind of run like, you know what I mean? They be like the what do I want to say, the dragon heads or whatever.
I mean, listen, people call Kanye crazy and then they medicate Kanye and then they tell him, hey, Kanye, you can't be saying some wild shit like that. So
But he said, look, they call him crazy, but they never call him a liar.
never called him a liar.
You say, you're saying too much.
So all I'm saying is that, like,
Put him down.
like if Kanye's onto something, then I feel like more people should
Aim.
listen.
Fire. I got a clean shot. Take a shot.
Sniper 6 down. Sniper 6 down.
Should I take the shot now? No. Take it next week. Our shares are low. Wait till the next drop comes out. Yeah.
No, I wonder what that means for like Kim now, because doesn't Kim own like a percentage of Yeezy?
What? I don't know.
Yeah,
They ain't worth nothing now.
No, because Kim was in an interview and she said that she got like on her birthday, Kanye gifted her like a percentage of like Yeezy and shit.
Apple or whatever.
Yeah,
Well, those stocks are down the drain. You know, she should have done that ad or whatever.
should have stayed with Pete.
No. I don't know what's going on with him. He's kind of crazy.
Listen, he was with Emily Ratajkowski or whatever.
Ratatowski.
Ratajkowski.
Oh my god.
Ratatouille. No.
Whoa.
All I'm saying is, that man knows how to pull women.
He'd be bored, bro. He's weird, but that's why like they be with him and he'd be like, I love you, marry me. And they'd be like, whoa, that's enough of that. They leave him. They're like, whoa.
Whoa.
I just met you like 2 weeks ago. You're crazy.
Get away from me.
And he's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't get a tattoo of the girl I'm dating after 2 dates, but I thought it would be a kind gesture, but I guess they don't see it that way.
I mean, speaking of kind gesture, like you said, ASAP and Rihanna are like finally married.
Yeah, they're saying that they married, but she didn't have him sign a prenup, because they're in love, what's funny is that if you have a lot of assets, you're supposed to have a prenup, of course, but there's no comfortable way to bring up a prenup because it's always going to be, what? We love each other. You're supposed to just get married. Like, it's always going to be an issue if you bring one up.
Yeah, it's all about love, right? Like, doesn't love like bind the contract of feelings for one another?
You don't think we're going to be together forever? I do, but what if we're not? You're thinking about what if we're not? No. Like, you have to, though, because nowadays you have to, because so many people be getting married and then divorced. It's actually very, very, very common now. Isn't it like 50% or 60%? It's a huge percent to be getting divorced.
What the fuck? That's high as fuck.
You know the dude from Ink Master who was also like a rock star?
Oh, Dave Navarro?
Yeah, Dave Navarro. He been married like 4 or 5 times, bro. So crazy stuff. But like a lot of people have been married like multiple times. Like The Rock is divorced.
I never knew that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if he's engaged again, but he is divorced once.
I know he has a daughter, but like I never knew he like. I never knew he got married and shit.
Yeah, he got married, divorced. She was like big too. She worked out a lot too. She looked crazy actually. She's actually built really nasty. Respectfully.
Worse than Rhea from WWE.
That person's not built. Like this is the thing. She's the girls in WWE. They're not built. 99% of them. They're just random. You know what I mean? They're girls who do Pilates. She's big compared to them, but she's not that big a girl. She's not.
She's not a big girl.
She's not that big. Like I'm talking about the like ape. You know that like big, like buff girl I sent you, like one who's clearly on a lot of steroids.
Listen, you said you said something else before that,
No,
so
because I couldn't say. But I literally just wanted to say like, because I'm thinking of Gorilla Grodd from like DC, but literally this girl who is on a lot of steroids and other stuff too. Literally, like I was thinking like She-Hulk. Like that person looks like She-Hulk transformed. Like looks like She-Hulk. Crazy. Like I was like, whoa, so many drugs. Like you can't be that big and that ripped. Like, whoa.
nah, people think it's natural though.
There's people that, like the only people who think that are people who don't work out at all because they don't understand. Like they think like, oh, he works out every day and he has a strict diet, so that's possible. Like, no, it's not. Anyone who works out, like, if you work out all naturally, like completely take nothing, it takes a very long time to build, muscle and stuff like that. The people who are big as hell, they have to be 10, 20, 30 years. And even still, there's certain amounts of like cutness that you can't get. You can't be 4% body fat without drugs.
No. You can be 4% without drugs, but you can't be 4% at 250
you can't
pounds.
No, I'm not saying, but 4%.
Bro,
I'm not talking about a malnourished.
No,
4%.
I'm saying you can't be like 200 something plus pounds at like 4 or 5% body fat.
You can't be big as hell, 4% body fat. The only 4% naturally you could be, honestly, is malnourished 4% body fat. That's it. You can't be muscular 4% body fat.
No, not 24/7, 365. I can understand if you're like 4% just for like a show or if you're doing a bodybuilding show. Yeah.
I'm not talking about one day. I'm talking about like multiple days a week. You can catch them at that. No. You can't be a 4 multiple days a week naturally. You can't do that.
You need drugs for that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The only way is malnourished because like you're so bony that like, yeah, you could be it, but it's because you were supposed to gain weight. But nah, like these big ass people, like you can't do that. The lowest really you could be is like 8. If it's all natural, the lowest is like, and even that's hard, but that's the most believable is 8.
Yeah, I would say anything below
8 to 10.
Anything below, yeah.
Yeah. And year round. We're not saying like one day a year. Year round, that's the lowest you could possibly be.
I would say
naturally.
10%. 10%, yeah.
But somewhere in there, 8 to 10, I could believe. Lower than that, no, you can't. Sorry. There's something assisting.
If you're like 4 to 5% body fat, no, you're drugs.
Yeah. People don't get that. When they're ripped as hell, they're like, no, he goes to the gym every day. Like, no, you can't. You can put on more muscle, but being ripped as hell, no, you can't. And even
I mean, unless you care about being ripped, then you're not going to have the mass to like.
Nah, but it just takes drugs because you can't put on muscle, clean 100% muscle that fast. You're going to put on some fat with it too. Like that just happens. And people don't really get that. But runners can be low body fats easily, but they're not that muscular. Like I said, when you're that skinny or malnourished, like a lot of those long distance runners kind of look malnourished. They kind of are. You can do that. But look at their builds. They don't have that much muscle. They just have no fat.
I mean, if you think a woman that's supposed to be like built super muscular and big is natural and healthy.
Bro, look, I'm going to be honest with you. If you're a woman and your boobs look like biceps, you're on drugs. You're on drugs. 100%. You're on drugs. There's no such thing. It's impossible, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll keep it a bead.
Bro, that you took that you took that left swing like hard. You were like, yeah, I really got to get this off my chest.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, bro. I'm sorry. You got 2 bowling balls up there? No, it's impossible, bro. It'd be the funniest thing because a guy, they be trying to believe a little bit because, you know what I mean?
Imagine trying to breastfeed your kid while, while having like a solid
It's
chest.
not going to be milk. It'll be muscle milk. Bro, that'd be so nasty.
Oh my God.
Bro, he'll need teeth to get that. Nah, it's nice. Oof. It's a lot, you know? But it is supportive. Like, I support, you know, obviously anyone who wants to do that. It's your life. The only thing is just funny because natural or not natural, like, you always have to tell people you're natural because when you tell them you're not natural, they take all credibility away from you, which gets people upset, rightfully so. Like, people think that you take drugs, it zooms you to... No, it doesn't zoom you anywhere. You still have to put in a lot of work. The only thing is, if you're looking at 2 equal people and one takes drugs, the one who takes drugs is 10 times better than the other person. So that's why it's like, it makes things unfair and helps you reach plateaus that you are impossible without drugs. That's why, like, people are unfair. But I don't like how people have, like, the idea that, oh, you took drugs, they didn't put any work in. Like, no, they were putting in work in way before, but they're like, whoa, I can't get any bigger. They took drugs to get that zoom. Like, I can't get my body fat any lower. So they took drugs to just get them there, you know?
Yeah, I feel like you need some.
You think I need some? What does everyone be taking? Everyone be taking TRT and other stuff, right? I be hearing TRT all the time, though.
All right. I want to really know how much you know about this. Because
I don't know.
I know a good chunk.
I only know TRT.
I know a dumb amount of shit about shit.
I also learned that you're
TRT, it's good for you, but it's like
just extra
it's literally just
testosterone.
testosterone replacement therapy. So it's like literally it's just gonna replace you with like not artificial, artificial.
it's gonna
like
give you extra
but it's just gonna give you more
build more
testosterone and
muscle.
so it'll help you build more muscle and shit. But strength wise, it's not gonna help you build strength.
But that's just a simple thing that
That's the whole.
But that's
point
one that's not that bad.
Yeah, that's the whole point of testosterone is for like your body to like help build its muscle and shit. But if you want to build like strength and like all that other shit, then you got to take like more hardcore shit like Tren, D-ball, Anavar, like all that shit. Not saying you should. Don't ever take fucking steroids because steroids are not good for you. I would say definitely wait or do your fucking research on steroids. But yeah, I am not a health advisor either, so don't fucking come after me on that either. You got any questions?
If you want to put on muscle, just eat.
Just stick a needle in your butt.
Just eat it. More food. Eat more protein.
Oh, just
eat a whole bunch of chicken and rice. You know, it's very popular. Very popular.
I would say just stick a needle in your butt.
I advise against that.
Listen, people think if they take steroids that they're automatically going to get big without realizing the repercussions of steroids and your genetics.
But it's just funny when you see, like, because there's side effects to certain steroids too. But it'd be funny when you see someone.
There are side effects to every steroid, but
but certain ones have different. Like, they don't all have the same side effects. But
some are more worse than others. But yeah.
But it's funny when you see someone who has like all the side effects, and you'd be like, "Damn."
Like back knee, hair loss,
hella acne, hair loss,
mood swings,
gyno, and they're like 22.
Gyno, shrunken testicles.
They got every single side effect, and they're like, "No, bro, more natural." Like, bro, how you bald and you're in high school? I don't know, bro. Jeans. I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I always had crazy acne like this.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think some of the kids from my high school that used to play football were definitely on like steroids.
Gotta get the scholarship somehow. Respect, you know.
They were a little too big.
Yeah.
Like I refuse to believe like an 18-year-old, 17, 18-year-old is like 6'3" and like a little hefty.
I mean, 6'3", he was born 6'3". It's not because of drugs, though.
I don't give a
Born
fuck.
6'3".
They were looking massive to me, bro.
Anyone 6'6", he's like, he's on drugs, bro. How's he 6'6"? Gotta be on drugs.
Gotta be on drugs.
Nah, bro, come on now. But again, that's what I said. Like, it's something when you work out or if you just study a lot, you eventually you could there's telltale signs for most of the time. You know, you could kind of be like, whoa, this person's big as hell. Or, oh, in 1 year, this person put on 70 pounds of pure muscle. Like, bro, he was doing some crazy stuff. That's what you could tell too. A little bit of advice for y'all.
Advice by Dr. Artie.
I'm not telling y'all to not take drugs, because you're free. You're free to do that. I'm just saying, don't be a quitter. You know, either never do drugs or go full.
Or take enough of it.
Or go ham. Or be the best. Either keep doing what you're doing and be natural, or be the best specimen you can be. You know?
That's actually not bad advice.
Like, if I'm going to start doing drugs, I got to do shows. It's the only way. I got to get all tanned up and oiled up, and I got to go, psh, psh. Oh, want to see my back? Want to see my... Psh, psh.
Would you ever...
No.
Bodybuild?
No. I don't want to embarrass myself. These people have been on drugs for 8 years. I'm going to look stupid as shit. I don't want to hurt my self-confidence by going in my current condition.
No. I'm saying like you hop on gear.
Nah. This is the thing. Like, I like working out a lot. So, like, I could be a fitness... if the money was there already, I could be a fitness person. Like, I really like the gym. If you could tell me instead of working, I could have a film crew follow me and I work out 2 or 3 times a day, I would rather do that than work my job, for sure. Easily.
That's what, like, this one guy in my gym, he's like an Olympian. His name is Sean Clarita.
Yeah.
That's all he does.
But you said at your gym or at your... But I would easily do that.
But it just comes like maybe 3 times a day. Just works out, just films content, just like dips.
But the thing is, like I said, all of it would have to be laid out for me. I'm not going to start doing that and then not make money for a year, 2 years, 3 years. I would have to step into that role. Like if somebody said, yo, quit your job, work out 2-3 times a day as a job, I would do it. But I wouldn't start that process because I'm not I don't know how long it would take, and I don't care about it that much right now.
Listen, if you're good looking, you just got sponsorships. You wear
But you know how many people
wear nice clothing
are big as hell, bodybuilders and stuff, and they are still working pizza places and things? Like, a lot. There's a lot of big ass dudes on certain trend and other stuff, and they work normal jobs. So it's like, I don't want to do all that stuff, and it's not going anywhere.
Listen, Ronnie Coleman was a cop. But
the cop is an actual profession, and then you being a bigger, stronger cop is good. Like that can, you know what I'm saying? It helps you to be a bigger, stronger cop.
But it's not bulletproof. Big muscles.
Have you seen him got shot?
Listen, big muscles don't mean you can like stop bullets, right? Big muscles do not equal you can beat the shit out of me.
Well, I don't need to be big.
Just because you were insecure as fuck when you were young and somebody made fun of you and you just decided to hide your fucking like shameful, like egotistical thoughts. Like
that sounds like self-projection. Sounds like you're projecting your own insecurities about your childhood.
And
that seems like you have a lot of unresolved childhood trauma that you should deal with. Like, just because you were bullied and emasculated throughout your childhood and younger years, Wonder Years, that's a show, but it doesn't mean that you should be as hateful, and you shouldn't hold on to that anger. You should let go, because you're not a fucking kid anymore. You're like 25. You're literally 25.
Listen, you don't dictate what I do with my life, so I'm just going to like stop listening to you.
And that's why you're not a millionaire, because I don't dictate what you do. You want to keep living just above the poverty line, or do you want to be a king?
What's the difference?
Well,
you're both free and like both
right
aspects.
now you're a bitch. Kings are not bitches ever.
But
no king is a bitch. You're a bitch. Did that hurt? Did that scratch the surface?
I think it's time we wrap up.
that hurt a little bit. That was too real. That's too real.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now I got to reevaluate my life. Now I got to go back and like erase what I wrote on that board and say, you are a bitch and you need to stop.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd be an honest therapist. I'd either be straight up just telling them what I thought, downplay their situations, Or I'll be like, bro, just be honest. You came here for drugs? Did you come here to just get some drugs, bro?
Would you instigate some shit?
Bro, did you come here for drugs, bro? What drugs you came here for? For some weed, man? That it's damn near illegal everywhere now, right?
Would you sell him some?
No, you just give them a prescription. I'd be a therapist.
Oh, you would just prescribe medical?
Yeah. No, I'd be like, bro, you have trouble sleeping? I'm just gonna give you some Adderall, and that keeps you up. Does it? But my thought process is, if I give you Adderall, you will stay up, but eventually you'll crash.
Eventually you'll burn out. Yeah.
You'll get the best sleep of your life. Once you get off that high, you'll get the best sleep of your life.
Yeah. Once you get off like that very tippy top, and you come to the very bottom, just know that sleep will be hit.
People weren't thinking about that. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, I have issues with sweets. I'll be like, okay, I'm going to do like what they did in Matilda, and I'm going to make you eat cake until you can't anymore. Then, problem solved. It'll work great. I'll be like, oh, you still want sweets? You like cake, right? I got you 8 birthday cakes. You're going to keep eating them till you're sick of cake. And we're going to clear your issue. And I'll shed a tear for that too. Shed one tear.
So yeah, after Arthur sheds that tear, we're about to wrap up this podcast, episode 47. So yeah, without further ado, this is your host, Mo.
Artie.
And yeah, quit making excuses.
Get on your grind.
Fucking thighs at you. Fuck.
They don't have the answer, Sway. You don't got the answer, Sway. Oh, you know what's the best thing that Kanye said? Yo, you can't teach me anything. You're older than me. I can only learn things from people younger than me. Anyone older than me don't got better ideas than me.
What the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
You're welcome.